Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Saturday one more time, and it's time for Miss Elaine's Read Along. For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Miss Elaine. So good morning, everyone. Oh, let me get on the right screen. We're going back to day one. All right. So who is here with me this morning? I am so happy to be here. I get to read another fantastic book. I got to tell you that this is one of my most favorite things to do. I am really, really enjoying myself. I hope that you are enjoying these stories as well. So who is here with me this morning? Who is here to hear this fantastic book? By the way, it's called Saturday. So that was very easy for me to remember. You know, I'm getting up there in age. So I really enjoyed previewing this book for you. I enjoyed reading it over and over and over again this week. I had a friend with me that enjoyed listening to me practice reading. Little Ivy Ann Begonia, as you all named her. But we're going to get to that in just a moment. Who is here? I don't see anyone. So no one is here out there? No one? So I'm reading to myself today. That's quite all right. Evan, did I do some kind of something in the chat? Okay, so we've got some shy folks out there. All right. That's quite all right too. So if you are listening for the first time, I'd like to welcome you to Miss Elaine's Read Along. Here in Miss Elaine's Read Along, we read, we laugh, we converse, we have a good time. But most of all, we learn about brand new books. We may learn some new words, and then we may even purchase the book or take it out at the library. It's your pleasure. Good morning, Miss Shanika Spencer. It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us today. You are here week after week, and we appreciate you. Are you here to hear the story Saturday? I know you will enjoy this one. I know. Now, this story is by Oge Mora. And wow, she has some powerful, powerful stories. She has even won awards for her stories. So we're going to get to that in a moment. Now, as you guys are listening, there are some points that I'd like for you guys to look out for. So remember way back a few months ago, Miss Shaylin, good morning. Good morning. Shaylin is my budding reader. You are going to be a fantastic reader. I just know you are. Shaylin, do you remember a few months ago when we talked about onomatopoeia? Well, that comes up again in this book. Onomatopoeia is what we call a figure of speech. That means that the words that evoke an actual sound of the thing that they refer to or describe. Okay, so I'm going to say that again. So onomatopoeia is a figure of speech in which the words evoke the actual sound of the thing that they refer to. For instance, a clock does what? It ticks and it talks. The tick and the talk represents the actual sound that the clock makes. That's onomatopoeia, right? Okay, so in this book, I want you guys to really look for those words that actually represent the sound that something makes, okay? So Evan, put that up there again. So bow wow, that's the sound that a dog makes, right? Crash, that's the sound that unfortunately an accident makes. Two cars may crash together, or you may drop a plate. That's onomatopoeia, okay? Or maybe if someone sneezes, ha, 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 chew, instead of saying just sneeze, right? That makes the book that much more interesting. So not only onomatopoeia, but we're going to talk about alliteration as well. Let me move my mouth. We're going to talk about alliteration as well. Do you remember alliteration? Now, alliteration happens when words that start with the same sound repeat in a phrase or a sentence. We saw that in penny and the plain piece of paper. That P repeats in the phrase, right? So you guys are going to have to be little detectives here and tell me when you see those two elements, onomatopoeia and alliteration. All right, so I've got my trusty assistant here, Miss Ivy Ann Begonia. Hello, good morning, Daniel Brown. So nice to see you this morning. Thanks for joining us. So I have my trusty assistant. This is our pet plant. And Miss Ivy has new leaves. Now, they were just budding a couple of weeks ago, but I took a couple of pictures for you to let you see her just really, really growing. And Miss Begonia over here, now she is losing her flowers because guess what? It's winter time. And you know, some of the flowers or some of the leaves outside have gone on some of the trees. Same thing happens to our plant. But guess what's happening under the flowers? We have new leaves. So we're going to stay tuned and see what happens in the spring. Okay. I think I'm being a good pet parent. I really do. So we're going to leave her over here. And Miss Ivy, I hope that you enjoy the book. Okay, let's get into it. So this is Saturday by Oge Mora. All right. So we have a mother and a daughter team, and they have their calendar all mapped out. Oh, wow. But on Saturdays, they have something special each Saturday to do. So let's see what happens. This is our title page. It tells us the name of the story and the author. And then it gives us the publishing company and the city. Saturday by Oge Mora. Good morning, Joshua. I'm so glad you're here this morning. So good to see you. This morning, Ava and her mother were all smiles. It was Saturday because Ava's mother worked Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But Saturday was the day they cherished. Oh, she was a hard worker. You see, on Saturdays, they zipped to the library for story time. Remember that? On Saturdays, they lounged in the salon chairs and got new hairdos. On Saturdays, they picnicked in the grass for a peaceful afternoon in the park. And on this Saturday, they would also ride the bus across town for a one-night only puppet show. Good morning, Nova, and your baby doll. Good morning and welcome. Okay, so do we have the itinerary down? So first we go to where? The library. Then we go get our hair done, okay? And then we head over to the park. And then we top it off with a one-night only puppet show. Got it? Check. The day would be special. The day would be splendid. The day was Saturday. Did you get that? Ava and her mother could hardly wait. Oh, look at them getting ready. They're picking out just the right outfit. Ava's brushing her teeth. Oh, Mom is saying, which handbag should I take? So, zoom, off they went. Ava's so excited. But when they reached the library, story time was canceled. Oh, no, Ava cried. It's canceled, wailed Ava's mother. See, here's the sign right here. Attention patrons, story time is canceled today. Please join us next Saturday. So they paused, closed their eyes, and let out a deep breath. Don't worry, Ava, her mother reassured her. Today will be splendid. Today will be special. Today is Saturday. All right, let's keep it moving. So zoom, off they went. Where did they go? What's the second thing on the itinerary? Oh, yes, the hair salon. That color looks good on you, mother. Would you like ponytails, Ava? But as soon as they left the salon, whoosh, their hairdos were ruined. They got splashed by water. Oh no, Ava sobbed. Our dues, boo-hooed Ava's mother. Wow. Has that ever happened to you? As soon as you got your hair done, you go out into the world and a pigeon is outside on a light pole waiting just for you. So how do you think they'll handle that one? They paused, closed their eyes, and let out a deep breath. Don't worry, Ava, her mother reassured her. Today will be special. Today will be splendid. Today is Saturday. So, zoom! Off they went. Where's the next place? The park, yes. But their peaceful afternoon at the park was loud. Oh no, Ava groaned. Huh? What did you say? It's too noisy, yelled her mother. So, well, now let's see what's going on at the park. There's someone trying to find their dog. The dog is yapping and they're playing music, the bongos, and that's pretty cool, but someone else is painting and singing at the same time. She's doing her yoga or some other form of exercise. She's singing, he's playing his guitar, and there's some other kids playing and yelling. And she's singing while she's jogging. It's just too loud. So much for the peaceful day at the park. So they paused, they closed their eyes, and let out a deep breath. Don't worry, Ava, her mother reassured her. Today will be special. Today will be splendid. Today will be ruined if we miss that bus. So, zoom to the extra special one night only puppet show they went. Maybe they can salvage the Saturday, right? We made it, Ava exclaimed as they arrived at the theater. All right, here we go. Thank goodness, Ava's mother sighed in relief. Hooray for Saturday, they cheered. Tickets, chirped the lady at the door. Ava's mother reached into her purse. She's looking for the tickets. It says now showing Flamingo, the puppet show, one night only. Oh, this is going to be good. I'm looking forward to the puppet show as well. But the tickets were not there. Oh no, Ava's mother gasped. I left our tickets on the table. As Ava watched, her mother crumpled. You know, I've had it, she sighed. Story time was canceled, our hair was ruined, the park was loud, and now we're missing the puppet show. I am so sorry, Ava. We looked forward to this all week, and I've messed up everything. I've ruined Saturday. So mom thinks that she's let her baby down. Has this ever happened to you, parents? You tried to make the day perfect, your only day off. How does Ava react? Everyone is so disappointed. And parents, we definitely don't want to disappoint our children, do we? Ava sat quiet for a moment. Then she closed her eyes and whew, let out a deep breath. Don't worry, mommy, Ava assured her. Today was special. Today was splendid. Saturdays are wonderful because I spend them with you. So slowly, hand in hand, off they went. When they reached their apartment door, Ava turned to her mother. She had an idea. What if we, Ava started. You know, we could, her mother began. What do you think the idea was? What do you think they're going to do? The library didn't work out. The salon was a disaster. The park was too loud, and they didn't get a chance to go to the puppet show. So what do you think Ava is thinking? Ah, you're right. And so they did. They made their own puppets, and now they'll have their own show. What a beautiful day. And then Oge has her dedication at the end of the story. It says, to my mom and to all of the spectacular adventures we've shared. The end. Ooh! Now, I must have read this book 10 times since I've had it. And it chokes me up every time. I have to say. I absolutely love this story. Maybe because I'm a parent now, but I hope that you enjoyed the story as much as I did. Of course, I love the onomatopoeia elements in there and the alliteration element in there. Hello, Tanya. How are you? Of course, I love those literary elements in there. But the fact that the mother was teaching the daughter how to deal with disappointment. All throughout, they paused, they took a deep breath, and the mother was able to reassure the daughter that it's going to be okay. But then the mother had a breaking point, right? She said, I wanted to make this Saturday so special for you. And then when it didn't turn out that way, she kind of broke down. However, she was able to instill in her daughter the coping mechanisms all the way up until this point that the daughter was able to turn around and bless that mother with the same that goldenness that the mother was instilling in her all these years. She turned around and told the mother, hey, today was splendid. Today was special. Today was a great day because I still spent it with you. And that was wonderful. I mean, we grow up and we want to bless our children so that our children will be a blessing to others. But when they can turn around and be a blessing to us in those very moments that we need them to be, ooh, all right, okay. That was wonderful. That was wonderful. And I feel like this book was just all about perspective. You know, it's all about how you look at things, you know? And so the daughter had to kind of tell her mother that it's okay that we didn't get a chance to stay at the park. It's okay that, you know, our hair got a little wet. That's all right. but I was still with you. And that's all I want is your time. That's all I want. And then they came home and they made their own puppets. I think that's the coolest part about it. So what did you guys think of the book? What did you guys think? Because I'm not going to sit here and cry on my show. I'm not going to do it. I thought I got it all out. But I really enjoyed it. So what did you guys think? I'm interested to know. Hello, Miss Corpia. So good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping in. Miss Shanika Spencer, you loved this book? Yes, yes. I know sometimes we have parents, or maybe you might be a parent who works all the time, and then you take that time out to spend with your son or daughter. That time is very precious. So this shows that this kid really enjoys that time and holds it dear to them. Anyone else? Any other comments about the book? Ivy, did you enjoy it? I know this is about the 10th time you've heard this book, but I think I can tell you enjoyed it because I can see some new growth down here. You're responding. You are responding to the books that I read. Yes, you are. She's also responding to the music that I play. Miss Arkita, you love the book as well. Can you relate? Can you relate? Exactly. Yes. Miss Ivy responds to me reading to her, to my reading to her. She also responds to the music that I play for her. This morning we listened to a little gospel music. She does like a little classical music. What else should I play for her? Or what types of things do you suggest that I read to her to, help her to grow big and healthy and strong? Yes, Corpia. Corpia asks, do you and Ivy have matching hair ribbons? Yes. Why? Yes, we do. We have matching hair ribbons. Yes. I felt that Ivy wanted to dress like me at some point, and so I felt that this was the easiest way to do that. Thank you for noticing, Ivy. They noticed Ivy. Yes. So we've named her, and the next step would be kind of dressing her up to make sure she knows that she's part of the family. I don't know if this is common practice for other plant lovers. I don't know. I'm not in your homes, but this is what we do in the Miss Elaine read along home. Okay. I think she likes it. I think she likes it. She had a little sweater before, and now she's a little dressed up. So we'll see what she'll have next month. Okay? Maybe she'll have a Miss Elaine read along sweater or t-shirt. Maybe I'll have a Miss Elaine's read along t-shirt. That would be great. But yes, we do have matching ribbons. Thank you for noticing. All right, boys and girls. So this was Saturday by Oge Mora. So please cherish the time that you have with your loved ones. Just make it count. It may not happen the way that you want things to happen. You may have your itinerary all set. If you're anything like me, you want everything to be able to check off A, B, C, or D. But sometimes it may not happen that way. You may have to improvise. You may have to add something. You may have to take something away. But it will all happen the way it's supposed to happen. And that's all right. All right, boys and girls, once again, it's been a pleasure to be able to read with you this Saturday. I hope that you will join us again on next Saturday. My read-along crew, my kids, I absolutely love and adore you. Ricardo, Amir, Shaylin, Trent, Dallas and Dayton, Justin, Joshi, Zion, Dion, who is training right now. You just keep running. Cameron, Caleb #1, and Caleb #2. Hello. Scarlett and Jason. Hello, up in Minnesota. Who else is there? Janaya, my newbies. Janaya, Isabel, Awel, Emery, Emily, and Kylie. I will see you all next week. So, anything else? If you're just now visiting us, you can see other stories on Miss Elaine's production, Miss Elaine Productions, on my YouTube page, also on my Facebook page. All right, you guys, it's time for my second breakfast. If you have any suggestions, any questions, or just want to send me some love, you can find me on www.misselaineproductions.com or on my Facebook page. Hello, Miss Beverly Spencer. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're just now joining us, please go ahead and look at the replay. This was a wonderful book. I'm sure you will love it as well. All right, everyone, that is my time. You all take care. I love you, and I'll see you next Saturday, same time. Bye now.